Hello, today I will be filming a Westwood room tour. If you don't already know, I go to the University of Warwick and I live on the Westwood campus, which is one of the accommodations here, and I'd give you a room tour in case, you're coming to Warwick and you're living at Westwood and you want to know what it looks like, because it's a lot better than what it looks like when you're applying for accommodation. So just like ease any worries, I'll go through the pros and cons of like living here and obviously showing you the room as well. So let's get started. Let's start with the window. These are my cacti I got from IKEA, they're really lovely, but it's very big. My room is at the front of the block, so I can literally see anyone who like enters. And yeah, it's very lovely, very nice and big, very spacious. There's 3 actual windows here. You can like just open them. They don't open all the way because they have window restrictors on them, just to like, avoid any. It's really nice and lovely. Like there's like lots of natural light that comes in. I think there's 8 blocks on Westwood, so I think it depends on where your block is and exactly where your room is, because on the other side of the hall they have a lot more like trees. It's a lot more shady, whereas this side there aren't as many trees like directly outside of the block, so there's a lot more natural light that comes in as well. Next is the bed. Westwood is only one of 2 accommodations on campus that actually has a double bed. The rest of them are all single beds, which is Westwood is like one of the cheapest accommodations, but we get double beds mainly because the room is so massive. But we are, this is actually the first year that Westwood has had double beds, because the year before us had single beds. So if you are living on Westwood next year, your beds are more or less brand new, because only one person would have been in them for 1 year. Basically 6 months, because most people have gone home now. But it's nice. You get a double bed for like £105 a week, whereas the other accommodation that has double beds is the most expensive one on campus, Bluebell, and that was like 180 a week, so it's very much a bargain. It is very good. I brought my own lamp. Oh yeah, they don't give you a lamp, so I just brought mine from home. I don't know if it bothers you or not that it doesn't have a lamp, but just a heads up, if you want a lamp, bring your own one. Next is the desk, and as you can see, mine is very busy. So I have like all my like skincare and lotion and stuff here. A lot of Simple products. Simple should basically sponsor me, but cosmetics organizer, eyeshadow palette, some other stuff, mirror, TV, laptop, and this is just where I keep like all my soap and just things. But the desks in Westwood actually they're like really big, because they kind of go all the way along here, and they have like these kind of like chest of drawers things like built into it, which is really good because everything's just kind of all together. And then as well, under it you have like loads of storage space. That's where I keep like spare things, my box of cereal that doesn't fit in my cupboard, some other stuff. But yeah, and they also comes with a chair. All rooms come with a bookshelf. You can decorate it however you want to. I have a bunch of snacks up there, some folders that I don't use because I don't use any paper at uni, a bunch of books I have, some chocolate that I use as decorations, some decorations I got. Do whatever you want with it, and it's right above the desk, so it's not like spread out all over the room. Everything's just here and it's lovely. Also on my wall I have some posters that I got in Freshers Week in a poster sale, so if you do come to Warwick, look out for the poster sale, because it happens a lot in Freshers Week in like the first month of uni. But yeah, they're just nice to add a bit of colour to the room. Quite nice, really. This is the pin board. So that colouring I only put up there like a couple of days ago because I coloured it and I was like, I should put it up there. But yeah, loads of people do different things with their pin board. Some people like put important stuff on there, some people just decorate it. I have loads of pictures of like my friends and I on here. Like lots of people do lots of things with it. I just prefer to have it like this. It's up to you. It's a very massive pin board, so there is so many options for what you can do with it basically. This is the wardrobe. Very nice. I'll show you what is inside of it. Not in too much detail because I think it's a bit messy in there, but we move. is my own mirror. I bought it from Wilkinson's because, as you can see, they do not give us a full body mirror anywhere in this room. So I bought this one from Wilkinson's. It was only like £8. But it's quite spacious in here. I use this part for like just some of the longer stuff and like my shoes, and I use this part for like the rest of my clothes, but it's a bit messy in there. Let's not talk about that. Now onto the sink area. So I think pretty much all rooms on campus, if they're not en suite, will have a sink in there, like a wash basin, which is good, and like a small mirror, so that's good. So it's like, even if you don't have your own toilet, you have your own sink, you can like brush your teeth, wash your face, you know, just have a sink really. But I know that in some accommodations they do actually have like a proper like counter thing here, so you can actually keep stuff on it, whereas we kind of just have like a sink in the middle of the room. But you know, it works, you can get used to it. There's like a mirror up there, again, not a big mirror, not a full body one either, so it is a bit like, that's why I had to like buy one, but it's not too bad really. But I do actually think this mirror is really good for when I'm doing like my makeup and stuff, alongside this lamp that I have on. You just kind of turn it off and turn it on, and it like flickers when it does it every time. Apparently it's meant to do that, but you know, let's work with it. There is also a towel rack. I keep like, this is like my shower towel, this is like my hand towel. In every Westwood block there is one washing machine and one dryer, like for the entire block. I do put my clothes in tumble dryer, but I use the drying rack for things that can't be tumble dried. So this is what the room looks like, as a whole bed, wall, window, bedside table, desk, bookshelf, chair. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about some like pros and cons of being on Westwood. So I'm going to start with the pros. So the pros are, it's obviously a very big, spacious room. It's really cheap. It was £105 a week this year, so for the whole year it was only like £4 and a bit grand, which is actually quite good because most people I know are paying like £6 grand or something a year for their room. Another pro is that, so Westwood, on the Westwood campus, the post room is here. So basically the post room is where, like, if you order stuff online, get it sent to the post room. So it's like a 2-minute walk for me to like collect things I order. But if I order something from Amazon, there's an Amazon locker literally like right out there, probably about 10-15 second walk, which is good. So it's not too much hassle about going to collect packages. Like, I could just kind of do it at any time really. Whereas people in other accommodations will have to travel across campus to get their packages and then carry them back across campus. So it's not helpful if you're like ordering loads of things and have to carry loads of things. So living on Westwood is good because I just walk 2 minutes, collect a package, and I'm back in 2 more minutes. It's not a long ordeal at all. Another pro of living on Westwood is that it is a literal like 4-5 minute walk from like Tesco, Aldi, Wilkinson's, Iceland. So it's like, if you go like, I mean you can't really see, if you go like in that direction, you'll end up at Tesco. There's like a tiny like shopping centre as well, and in it there's a Wilko's in Iceland, Greggs, a Subway, a Boots, some charity shops, a bargain store, a Costa. So that's just nice. It's just nice and convenient because, and there's also outside the shopping centre there's like a big Aldi as well, and the Tesco is also like one of the big ones, which is really helpful because if you're doing a big shop, or if like you just need to go there to get something small, you don't have to worry about like travelling very far and then having to carry all back, because you can just go there, do your shop, and then be back in about like 5 minutes, which is really convenient. Yeah, that's quite nice. And now moving on to the cons. So this one, I wouldn't really class it as a con, but some people see it as a con, so I'll include it. Is that, so Westwood is not a central campus, right? I remember when I saw Westwood on the map, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do some long walk every single day to get to campus. It's gonna take me forever. How can I do this? I can't live there. Then I actually got here, and then I was like, oh, it's actually not that bad. I mean, I will say in the first week I did get lost for about pretty much most of Freshers Week. But then by the end of Freshers Week, I was like finding my way around. And a good thing is that you're just always finding shortcuts basically. Even now I'm still discovering shortcuts, and I've been here for like 6-7 months, so it's like not too bad. Takes about, I'd say, like 10 minutes to get to Central Campus, like between 10 and 15 minutes depending like where on Central Campus you're going. So if I'm going to the library, it will take me like 10 minutes. If I'm going like a bit further into Central Campus, probably about 15. But it's not that bad. I quite like the walk, like I don't mind it. Usually when you meet people, they're like, oh, what accommodation are you in? And you say Westwood, they go like, oh, that's such a trek, oh, that walk, it's so horrible. And I'm like, actually, it's not too bad. Like I quite enjoy it. Like it's lots of fresh air, it's quite scenic. Although I will say it's not ideal when it's raining, and it does rain quite often here. But you know, when the weather's nice and everything, it's fine. The walk is quite scenic, it's not too bad really. And the more you do it as well, it's kind of like the quicker it gets. Okay, so another con would be the shared bathroom. Obviously, I'm pretty sure most people, if not everyone, but if not everyone, then most people would like to have an ensuite. One of the things that was like a really big thing for me when I was coming to uni, I was like, as long as I get my own toilet, I will be fine. I don't care what room I'm in, as long as I have my own toilet. Westwood was my last option. And then basically they just kind of randomly allocate you to an accommodation basically. You also fill out like an accommodation, like not like a test, like a kind of thing about yourself, and that's how they pair you up with like who's living like on your corridor and who you share your kitchen with. But yeah, it was a very big thing. But now that I've done it for like 6 or 7 months, there's 4 toilets and 4 showers. But when you do like some kind of maths thing, it works out to like 1 toilet for every 6 people. Which is kind of misleading, because I remember when applying for accommodation, they're like, oh yeah, one to every 6, and it's like, oh okay, you think it'd be really spaced out, and then you come here and it's like, oh my god, there's like just 4 toilets on the entire floor. They get cleaned regularly. They supply us with toilet paper, but I do personally use my own toilet paper. You don't have to do it, but that's what I do. Yeah, can't really think of any more cons. I don't really see there are any more cons. It's actually not that bad. Like I really enjoy living here. Like I remember when I found out, I was completely dreading it. I was like, oh my god, I don't want to live there, I don't want to live. That was my last option. Why did I get that one? But now that I've been here, I'm like, I actually quite enjoy it, and I don't think I'd want to live anywhere else on campus, mainly because the rooms are massive. We get this double bed, and it's like, we're like the 3rd cheapest accommodation or something, which is good because loads of people are paying like 150, 160, 180 for theirs, and we're only paying like 105, which is, it's a very, very good bargain. So this is the kitchen. It's very big. So on Westwood, I think it says that like between 12 and 17 people share a kitchen. It just depends on what block you're in. In my kitchen there was 12 of us, and it's like, oh, 12, that's quite big, but it's not that bad. Like 2 fridges and 2 freezers, so you just kind of separate it. There's lots of space in the fridges. Oh look, my shelves. Freezer, lots of space, very full. Yeah. The kitchen gets cleaned twice a week, every Monday and Wednesday. It's very lovely. A full body mirror. Why didn't they put one of these in our rooms? Who knows? Another thing, every Westwood block also has a common room, like on the ground floor. I live on the 1st floor, so like the common room's for everyone, but usually it's the people on the ground floor that we use it. I mean, at least that's what happens in the block I live in anyways. I'm not sure what happens in the other 7 blocks. If you are coming to Warwick and you've been given Westwood for your accommodation, do not panic, do not stress. It is a lot better than the accommodation website makes it seem. It's good. You will enjoy your time here. You've got double beds and the biggest rooms on campus, all for like £105 a week. Quite frankly, it's a bargain. You're winning. Okay, but I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please like and subscribe. Feel free to comment, whether it's love, whether it's hate. I don't really mind. If you want to, if you don't want to, that's fine. Yeah, have a lovely day. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for watching.